Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Fix the Eagles! Hey, smash Broncos!
They send Ridley in motion.
Let's go!
Right into the air goes Ward. He's going to air one out right away. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set!
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to struggle to get that to the line, maybe a yard. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They send Ridley in motion. From the gun, here's Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Here we go. Cut. Bronco leading. Ready.
He'll try the left side with Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's now second and 6.
Okay,
We're just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Pollard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Street.
In motion, Okonkwo. He'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Get up. 19 Chargers, 18 Pioneers.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Third down. Purdy able to complete it to Ayuk. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Get set, get set. Up.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Get set, get set. 118! 118!
Third and short. Purdy. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Now Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the Niners first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Ran up by the Lux mess up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They know you're full of the
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they come up to face third and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Stop.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Outside. 18, what's up? Stop.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. That one, take it in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Short kick taken at the 17. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. In motion, Okonkwo. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Will find his receiver. That's DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. In motion, Okonkwo. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ward to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
third
Here we
and
go, here we go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
In motion, Okonkwo. Third and long. Here's Wood. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
a gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's second and 6. Now it's McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 40. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
In motion, Okonkwo. On first down, Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. His pass, caught. It's Okonkwo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
19 tight. 19 tight.
On first and 10, Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
What to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. complete to lock it outright. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In motion, Okonkwo. Receiver in motion, headed left. On first down, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And now a timeout, 7 seconds left in this first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the start.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He gets free. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get set.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like.
And he's in! Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing is Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Titans sending out their punt. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Another run here for Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Watch out!
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards, he's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Good run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
A run here with McCaffrey. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken out of that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, and then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Get sacked, get sacked.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Get sacked, up.
On second down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll take this one in. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, great. Check, Bobcat, check, tag. Cowboy 80. Good.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. He was brought down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Let's go now.
Now it's Ward. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through that first contact. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready, cut.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Mustang 1970 Timberwolf. Street. Trap 60.
Back to throw is Ward. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Get it.
Throwing, Ward. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. Marked down at the 6.
Darius Smith on the stop. Brings up second and goal at the Niners' 6-yard line.
Second and goal.
60 by 6.
Out of the gun, Ward. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Dragon 60. 79.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Outside. Up.
They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a third down and 4.
It's now third down and 4.
It's that. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Outside. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll run the toss here to James. Up the sideline, past the 30. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's good. Ford. Hey.
The run up the middle with James. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's third and 2. We'll try and run here with James. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49.
A gain
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Your defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. 2nd and 11.
What's up?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. It's that 3rd and long.
What's up?
So a win here for the 49ers. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory.